I look a hot mess. I'm a hot mess. That's why you're right now.
Hello, everyone.
Hey.
Hi.
Hey, Deja.
Hey.
It's time to be productive. Princess showing her face.
Sorry. And Bowser's
Right?
running and stuff.
Bowser is enjoying his best life. What are you guys reading? I want to see.
I'm reading
Wall of Ascension.
Arusha on the End of Time.
The Love Hypothesis. Or Rusha. Oh, hold on. Show that one more time. The middle grade, right?
Yeah, Arusha on the End of Time.
I finished Sky Hunter today.
Ooh.
I am working on Steel Striker. This cover is just stunning.
It's pretty. I almost got it this weekend. Is it good? Like, what'd you rate the first book?
I rated the first book 5 stars.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's pretty.
I am loving this book. Yeah. Let's see. Hi, everyone.
Hey.
April quote today.
Right?
Show
I
up.
love it. I love it.
Hey, Jen. What are you reading? Hey, ML. Are you done grading? I'm just curious. Probably not. Finals is around the corner. Hi.
Hi.
Hey.
Hi.
Hey.
Hi. How are you?
Hey.
How is everyone doing?
Good.
Oh, they're here. They're alive.
I'm
They're
doing
alive.
good.
They're alive. The heart's still kicking, okay?
Right. I'm living. I'm breathing.
The lungs are still pumping.
Everything's working.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey.
Hello, I'm reading Daughter of the Moon Goddess. Ooh.
I hope you enjoy
Love
that
it.
book.
I got some tea for y'all, but I'm gonna wait till you
Okay.
finish saying
No,
hi.
tell us.
okay.
What? Oh
Tell
no.
I was gonna wait till y'all finish
I
saying
love
hi to
me some
everybody.
tea. I love me some tea.
No. Look.
Okay.
Drop the bomb.
So I was watching a bigger booktuber.
Uh-huh.
I'm not gonna give out names. What I'm gonna say is they're from the UK.
Uh-huh.
They are white.
Mm-hmm.
Or
You know.
whatever, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Non-POC is the point, right?
Uh-huh.
And they gave this Woven Kingdom 2 stars.
Oh. Oh, what? It's about to be a riot up in this live. And that's when you drop the mic. What?
Dion, you okay over there?
You good, Dion?
You alive, Dion?
Oh my goodness, that's so disrespectful.
Mm-mm.
Come back.
You will have to let me know.
name. Because
You'll have to let us know, you know? You don't gotta say it now, but later.
I need to talk to somebody very
You're a
rudely.
leader of your grievances
Mm-mm. That's disrespectful.
to her P.O. box.
Oh, disrespectful.
And I was like, I mean, like, okay, so we all know how hard we going on, you know, people of color authors and being like, yo, y'all need to relax, right? And so I said something on Instagram or whatever, but like, because it's so infuriating, but I'm not going to go as hard because this is Tahar Mafi, very well known, very big author. So I don't think this little 2 stars is going to hurt that bad, you know, but still, I did say something though, but this is not a person I'm subscribed to. I'm not subscribed to this person.
There's a private chat. Can you put in the private chat?
No, yeah, I got you.
Yeah, do that, princess. Do that.
Send the
I
link.
got you.
We want the evidence.
Right.
So we all can say something because
That
like
trollop sailors.
I don't know them.
I don't know them.
I
either.
do.
Oh,
I don't know her.
oh, I think I know who this is. Oh, okay.
Like you said before, POC authors it's already hard. It's already hard. And yes, she is a bigger author, but still 2 stars.
2 stars.
I don't believe it.
I
don't believe
that. What was the reasoning for this 2 stars?
She said that it shouldn't take 400 pages for something to happen. She also said that the pacing was really weird.
She's sitting there with Caravel on her shelf saying that. Cara fucking Bell.
Oh man.
Fucking, she's got Strange the Dreamer, Miss Lainey Taylor, the queen of just nonsense in the.
Look. Okay, wait. Let me answer Deja's comment right now, because it's like, do y'all low rate PLC? I personally do not give PLC anything lower than a 3-star. Personally, because I don't want to. Because I mean, I don't have a big platform or anything, but I use my platform responsibly in the sense of like, I don't want to stray people away from picking up books, because for one, reading is very subjective, regardless of the fact of whether or not we mean to influence people about reading books or not reading books. This happens. So because of that, I want to use my platform responsibly, being like, I didn't like this, but regardless, this voice is important. This representation, it's important. I don't know which one of y'all. But anyways, this representation is important. So because of that, I cannot bitch and complain. Sorry, I know this is your channel, my bad. But,
I don't give a fuck.
Okay, but I can't bitch and complain about lack of diversity in publishing if I'm sitting up here giving POC and BIPOC authors 2 stars, and I'm telling people that, oh, hey, I'm reading this and it's 2 stars, or whatever, and then they're not going to pick this book up, which is telling publishing, don't publish these fucking books. Exactly. I can't complain about lack of diversity. I can't complain about it.
Right. Absolutely.
So to help that along, and for me to use my platform responsibly, y'all won't see me unhaul a BIPOC author, and you won't see me rate a BIPOC author lower than 3 stars. Personally.
Right.
That's just me personally. You are welcome to do whatever you want on your channel, your platform, do whatever that you feel like is fit. But if I was a non-person of color being raised in a world where I know that these people of color was not raised seeing themselves in books, I would shut the fuck up and not rate that. I just wouldn't.
Yep. I wouldn't put a rating at all.
I just wouldn't feel right. Yep. Because regardless if this was for me, if the pacing was off or not, reading fucking Lainey Taylor, where legit don't shit happen in Strange Dreamer for most of it. But you know, I mean, I enjoy Strange Dreamer though. I'm just saying. But it is slow, it is whimsical and all that good stuff, whatever. But that's just me personally. I cannot, as a person of color, being raised in a world where I did not see myself on books, I did not see myself in books until recently, until probably the past 10 years, maybe? Maybe. Well, and then for me to be like 2 stars, y'all got the game fucked up. Like, definitely not. Definitely not.
Like, for me,
that's it.
I finished Kai K and I gave it 3.5 out of 5 stars. Because, I mean, it was slow at the beginning, but the ending made up for it.
Yeah.
So, I loved it. No complaints.
No.
I mean, like I said, you're welcome to do whatever you want on your platform with your Goodreads and your books. You're buying these things. I am in no way, shape, or form trying to tell people anything about that. What I am saying is, if you're a bigger booktuber, a bigger reviewer, period, and you're non-BIPOC, you are hurting those authors instead of helping by giving these books 2 stars. Telling all your people it's slow, it's the pacing is off, nothing happens for this long, whatever. When you can easily say this wasn't the book for me, reading is subjective, you should be supporting these books because these voices need to be heard. Period.
But that's
what I would
the
do.
point. No, but the point is that I personally think, how are you gonna say that about a first book, especially a book like that? Every other book that's written by a white author has the same slowness to it. Nothing happens in Akatar until the last like 200 pages. How are you gonna? But you're gonna rate that 5-star? That doesn't make any sense.
Right.
True.
And this, and not only that, the writing in this Woven Kingdom, for you to say, okay, there's no plot. You don't like the writing?
No, the writing's beautiful.
She put her hardest work in that book. So to say you don't like the writing, but I'm gonna go back and see Shatter Me rated a 4-star. Me and you're gonna have problems. Do you know what I mean? So I'm very much confused by how she read the book and was like, "Oh, I don't like this. I'm gonna rate it 2-star because nothing happened until the last 100 pages." Okay, what about the writing? What about the characters? The characters that she spent building the whole book so that you for the next book you can then not have. That's where the plot comes in. And not only that, fucking Caravel is sitting on her shelf and she's talking about but nothing happening in the book. Nothing happens in the first book of Caravel. I can't even tell you the characters' names. That's how bad the book was. You know what I mean? But not only that, she had City of Brass. I love City of Brass. Nothing happens until a good 300 pages in.
About halfway.
If you're gonna use that as an excuse, use it for every other book as well. Don't just use it for the one book that you see getting hyped and you're like, nah, I'd rather not focus on that because personally I didn't like it. But why? Because it wasn't about a white woman.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna pick it up. I
will give her credit, this booktuber, and say that she did say that the world and the culture was nice.
Well, that's lovely to hear. Thank you so much. I needed to hear. The world and the culture was nice. Amazing.
But that's all I'm saying. But I was like, oh, I know I'm about to see. I just thought I was gonna see Bree and Brandie, but I was like, oh, I need to tell them to stop.
Don't get canceled out here in these streets.
Look, around the same problems for the entire year since it started, and I don't think people have gotten it through their heads what they're doing. And it's like, you're a huge booktuber and you're like talking trash about BIPOC authors. I don't get it. And it's like, my God.
And then people still watch them.
Right. And
and then people stop reading the books. They're like, oh, you didn't like it? Okay, I'm not going to pick it up then.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like people have the same reading taste, like me and Brandie have very similar reading taste. And if she says she doesn't like something, I will definitely listen to her. Like, okay, that might not be for me. Right?
Well, that's the thing. If the book's not for you, it's not for you. You can say that, but don't disrespect the book.
Exactly.
I don't listen to nobody.
Like when I do books that I don't like, I'll usually just say it's not for me. It's not my type. I don't ever say it's bad or like.
But to rate it a 2-star,
yeah,
a 2-star,
like even a 2-star. Like even I wasn't the hugest fan of this Woven Kingdom, but even I will admit, writing was beautiful, everything was good, and I still gave it like a 3.5.
No, because she rated Harry Potter 5 stars, so I'm confused. How? How?
Wow.
Dion. Look, Helen said put the name in Discord. Okay.
I'll do you one better. I will link you to the video in the Discord, okay?
That's better than what we got, guys.
I'll link you to the video. Okay, say less.
I want the link.
I knew she was talking about straight away, and it's because I already don't like the person, so it was just like,
So disrespectful. I can't tolerate disrespect. It irks me so bad. It makes me question why am I on BookTube?
Me too. And that's so sad. It's so sad. I question it all. I question that every time I see stuff like that. So I'm like, why am I even here? For what?
Exactly.
For what?
Like, am I making a difference? Like, I feel like I'm not. And I was like, obviously I'm a small booktuber and I'm okay with that. I feel like you lose when you become bigger, you eventually start losing yourself in the game and stuff like that, and authenticity. I can't say that for all booktubers, but some have. And
it's because they don't read for enjoyment. They read to
money.
Basically like dislike. Like if a book's bad, when everyone started reading Akatar because everyone's like, oh, I hate Surgeons, I hate Akatar, so then they hate Reddit. and then it was like, okay, but what did you gain from that? And now these people, their content's rubbish because that was your only good thing about your life was reading Akata, or like it's just like you have that one thing that you built your channel on, but then you don't even enjoy reading anymore. You don't read books that you love, and then you sit down and complain about every single book that you read because obviously you're just copying what other people are reading on BookTube. So no one is like unique. Well, I mean the main YouTubers, they're not unique anymore. So it's like,
Well, now y'all know that if I decide to dip, it's because it's some bullshit.
She ain't going nowhere. She not going nowhere.
It sort of motivates me, and that's why I do my single reviews about books now. That way it gets more light on BIPOC authors.
Yeah.
Because not a lot of booktubers do that. They don't do a lot of like single reviews on one book.
Right.
I agree. It's just hard when you don't fit the aesthetic of a booktuber.
What's the aesthetic of a booktuber?
Like, do you want me to tell you? Or I mean,
skinny,
blonde.
Okay, just name it all so that everybody knows.
Barbie looking ass.
I'll tell you right now.
Don't read nothing about YA and romance.
I'll tell you right, but I was having a conversation with some people at Y'all West when we were in line and stuff, and I was like, it's sad when you're surrounded by people who love books and yet you still feel uncomfortable.
Right.
And the people was like, well, the group of people I was talking to, they were like, well, why? And I was like, I don't fit the aesthetic or the image of a booktuber. And they're like, what's the image of a booktuber? I was like, go to YouTube right now and put in booktuber and you'll see the aesthetic of a booktuber. You're gonna have to slide a good couple times to see somebody of color, even if you're searching for people of color. It's still very difficult.
It got bad to the point where we had to have a hashtag.
We have to have a hashtag.
It's that bad.
Yeah, 1000%.
It's disheartening. I don't know.
And the worst thing is that they make clicks, and then there's never a black person in the click. Or if there's a black person, it's not someone who actually supports. Like they don't read black books, they don't talk about black authors or hype them up. They just read the same white authors as the other people. So it's like, are you even black? But yeah, it's like how you in a community and all your friends are white, but you don't even talk about being black on your own channel, kind of thing. And they're like, oh, I didn't put race into it. I want to ruin my channel. But that's like, if you can't talk about being black, then why are you friends with these people?
Right. I don't like that. That's heartbreaking too. For people of color not to show recognition to others who are of color, even authors or whatever the case may be. Like you should be discussing your race and supporting your race online. I mean, you should, and not just yours, but like others as well.
I feel like with BIPOC in the booktube community, some of us, not all of us, tend to try to compete amongst other BIPOC booktubers instead of uniting and joining. It's like a competition. Who has more subscribers? Who has this click? Who has this new trend and stuff like that? And you can watch who you want to watch or whatever. But when you say you support this and this, it doesn't really show. You're just.
But I think it's harder for black booktubers than other booktubers because the Asian community of black booktubers, I've noticed they stick together and they actually do build each other up. Whereas the black community is very different. It's very much head down and no, I'm going to be on top now. Arguments. Like it's embarrassing when you see in arguments or when you see like the most people that get the most hate are obviously black people on like Twitter and guru gossip and stuff. And it's like, okay, but maybe you should focus on, drama elsewhere in the community. It's not always, black drama.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. What the book we're talking about is This Woven Kingdom.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, I'm angry. I'm gonna go buy the hardcover now.
You don't need to buy it.
It's coming to you, Dion. It's coming.
Oh no, not that one. The Luma Crate.
Oh.
I'm fancy.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. It's slightly disheartening, and even being somewhere surrounded by book people to still feel outside of it. I mean, I was like legit outside, but you know, to feel outside of it, it's like it's a very strange feeling. It's a very strange feeling, and people wonder why. Oh, we're introverts because this is where I feel safe. I feel safe in here. Like I feel safe.
Exactly.
For you to feel that way, it shows that nothing has changed. Because nobody shouldn't feel that way. You shouldn't feel that way. I shouldn't feel that way. Nobody should be feeling this way. And for you, when you went to y'all West and stuff, and you felt that way, that says that their work needs to be done.
Yeah,
something needs to happen. Now, how can we fix this? I don't freaking know, because there's always something every year. We have to go through it every year, and it'll be a trend or whatever every year, and then nothing. Like they'll follow us because we're Black, and that's the only reason.
Facts. And so they can say that they're following someone of color.
They just follow. They don't watch. They don't do it.
Yeah. I don't need your pity. Shoot.
But you know, I just want to tell y'all the tea because I was like, yo. But I put the video in the Discord in the common chat so you guys can see it.
So you have to join the Discord to see what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Go to Princess's channel.
Because I'm not gonna blast her name for her little gremlins to come over here because I'm not going back and forth with not a soul. I'm gonna be like, send me your address. I don't give a fuck if you're a child. I'm gonna come beat your ass. Like I'm not going back and forth. Okay, I'm not doing that. So we ain't putting out names. Right. It's in the Discord.
I'll definitely be over there so I can watch the video. First of all, hold on. We got to go back because ML posted. Where did she post? Oh my gosh. So an update. With your expert advice, I checked out Quizlet and found a student was taking my quizzes and test and copy and pasting them there with their shitty responses. I told you.
Oh my
God. I picked you up on game. Quizlet is it for a student.
Oh,
I'm not gonna lie, say I ain't used it in college. I've used it.
I was scared to use it, so I didn't. But I knew a lot of people that did.
I only use it for multiple choice questions. That is the only reason. I also have a subscription to Chegg. Chegg is Chegg.
Oh yeah,
and it's the same thing, but better because you get screenshots and teachers or mentors, and people that tutor other people will go in and answer them in detail. Look, she said she reported them. I contacted Quizlet, got it taken down. I know the students too, and they had their full name up there. I turned them in for violating the academic integrity code by posting it. Oh gosh.
What grade?
You did not.
They're college professor, right?
College.
Yeah, she's a college professor.
Oh yeah, and I would do that shit too.
Do it. She said she did not.
Why they put their full name? They wanted to get caught.
Right. That's so stupid.
That's on them for not being smart.
That's the one thing, don't ever get caught if you're gonna be doing that type of stuff.
If you're gonna cheat, don't get caught.
Right. They weren't smart enough, ML. Just report them so we can get the tea, but maybe next time they'll be smart enough to cover their tracks, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, they're gonna be kicked out of school.
Right. Which is that, hey, that's at least that class. I think you get put on like probation or something. You don't automatically get kicked out of school.
Like every single semester, every single semester it says that you can get kicked out for plagiarism.
Yeah, they can.
It's a huge deal.
Mm-hmm. That's why people make sure they don't get caught. So whoever did this was just
dumb. Yeah. How you gonna put your name?
I still say report them.
Oh, they're probably ain't gonna be, and that'll be on their record too. So hopefully, I don't know if any school gonna take them. They might not get a second chance.
That's their problem. But I mean, like at least from a community college, because I take random courses every once in a while. They don't. I mean, if you plagiarize, depending on what you plagiarize, then yeah. But for the most part, like little stuff like this, they don't actually kick you out. Because I know someone that did it for economics and that got reported. So they dropped his course, and had it as a drop, not a withdrawal. So he still had to pay for the course.
Oof.
And then he got put on probation. So for the following semester, and he had to work his way out of it. But I mean, like, I guess it just depends. Either way, I still say do it because they weren't smart enough. This is an English course. They weren't smart enough.
How do you not pass? I don't know. They must be really dumb. Like, I love English so much. I had fun with English, so I don't understand why they would even go that length, those links to even try to like.
Well, the person posted it for other people to use, and so when she was grading the assignment,
that's when she
had multiple of the same answers.
Right.
So you can at least report the person that posted it on Quizlet, and then I think she the answer wasn't right anyway, so they got the question wrong, or at least the response. So I'm just here to look. I say report them. I don't know about y'all.
You are in control of your own class, so you do what you think is best.
Mm-hmm. Look,
but if you got caught, that's some crazy mess right there.
You got. I'm sure you got the screenshots too before you reported it to Quizlet. It took a while for us to find stuff on Quizlet, so I would definitely take less time for students to look for the answers on the textbook. Yeah, it's definitely quick. All you got to do is copy paste, and somebody didn't answer the question. Okay, the thing is, when the teachers are smart enough to change the questions, then you're not going to find nothing. So that's when things get tricky. It takes less time for the students to look for the answer on the textbook. It doesn't look. Oh no, I don't like looking stuff up. It's so easy to just copy paste. I love your investment on this wild ride. It's down now, and the final exam is this week.
For me, I could never cheat because I was a history major, so I had like memorize for art history. I had to memorize the paintings plus the artist, and so like there's no way.
Yeah,
there's no way.
But the fact that it's down will hurt the other people that were copying the answers, not the person who submitted the answers.
Right.
The person who submitted the answers is the one that will get in trouble. Look, I want to know.
Everybody gonna be like, "Where's the answers from?" Like, they gone.
Come on, Quizlet. They actually kicked her out because of that, and now it's a very sloppy Wikipedia. Google Translate. Gotcha.
Damn.
Oh, sorry, I didn't read this first. For my first bachelor, someone half-assed a group essay on a play, and she Google translated. Google Translate didn't even translate the right word for my book.
Okay, that's just
Google Translate is trash. It's gotten better.
Oh God, we Google Translate.
I use it for my classrooms, but like it's just trash.
We had a bunch of temps we had to work with because of the pandemic. We lost a lot of our workers, just didn't come back when we get vaccinated. Mm-hmm. And we had this group of temps that were from Colombia, and they were like, so they're a company, and they would sign us up with the temps, and we had I had 3 of them. I had to tell them what to do, but I don't speak Spanish well. And so I would every other word I knew, and then I had to pull out Google Translate to be like, here, can you do this?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they get the gist of it, and that's the point of it.
I won't want my dad and be like, Dad, I need you to help me translate this. Right?
So Paco got me a book.
What?
I know.
Paco buying books.
I know.
This one, I don't know what it is. It might be for, I don't know. One of these is from Paco, so we're gonna open them up before we start our first sprint.
Okay.
Because I want to know. Oh, what?
Oh, wow.
You guys said you're going to do your buddy read, so I was like, let me take care of it for her.
We are going to do a buddy read.
Yeah.
From Blood and Ass.
Damn. Well.
I can't unsee it. I just can't. So me and Brandie are doing a read along for so right now we're finishing Greenbone Saga.
Right.
And we're jumping into Blood and Ass in June. So I'm so excited. Now I got to get Brandie one.
Oh my God.
You don't have it already?
Who, me? No. I'm trying to tread softly with book buying and make sure bills is covered.
I have
mine. I'll give it to you. I mean, the page will come out, but it'll be a good time.
The spider crawled into.
No,
that was Game of Thrones.
Oh, okay.
We didn't talk about that book. It's been what, 2019? It's been 4 years. I still haven't finished it.
Raybear is
so good.
So good. So good.
Who gave me this?
I'm literally looking at your wish.
It kind of broke my heart to hear you talk about not being appreciated as a teacher. I came from a family of teachers, and I hope you enjoy this token of my appreciation for all that you do. DM. That's the author of the book that I reviewed, and she is amazing. I cannot believe it.
Raybear is so good.
Oh my god!
So, how many of us have read Raybear? How many of us have read Raybear? Okay, and how many of us recommend Raybear?
Huh?
I recommend that.
We recommend Raybear.
Now, question, how many of us have read the second book?
Yes.
Fuck y'all.
Hello.
Right when it came out, I read that. I was like, nope, I have to read it.
I'll send my address.
I read it in December.
The book looked interesting. I'll send my address to multiple people. It's fine.
You didn't send a gift note.
It wouldn't let me. It's like I tried to say it, and it was like it wouldn't let me. Amazon was being weird.
It was tripping.
I was being tacky. Why am I not surprised? I'm so excited for this book, guys. Thank you, Paco. I'm so excited.
Well, since we're sitting up here talking about sending books and such, I need to send a book to Bree. I'm known now to just send her random books because the last little thing I was just like, I'm just throwing books in there.
Right.
Go ahead, go. So I'm going to send you, Paco. You're supposed to take Sadie. What happened?
You never gave it to me. You gave me the other book.
Love that.
You probably.
We were all over the place.
I'm going to send you this.
What?
Ooh.
Why? I mean, I shouldn't ask why. Thank you.
It has a little letter from the Arthur on the inside.
Aww.
I prefer my hardcover, so
team paperback.
Yeah, no thanks. So I'm gonna send you this. I still need to send Brandie this one, so I'm gonna send. These will go together. It'll be nice.
Yay.
Did you ever get your Galliant from the site, the Black edition?
She didn't. Yeah. She didn't read it, which technically means it's
mine.
My gosh. It's mine.
Oh, that's right though.
She said if she didn't read it with Vin when she got it, because I remember she showed it to me, and I said, "Oh yeah, remember you have to read it in the week," and then she didn't read it. So technically, I am now the proud owner of the Black edition of Galliant.
You did say that, Princess.
You did.
I did.
You say that.
Lovely.
What was it, like 10 days, 30 days?
I had a week.
But you guys weren't here when she showed it to me because it was me and her just sitting in here, and then she said, "Oh, look what arrived." And she said, "I'll have a week," and then she laughed about it and put it on her shelf, and here we are.
Then forgot about it.
But does that last week count because she was away? Like,
no, because we said
7 days
exactly
prior.
a week.
Yeah.
Okay. She got it before you left.
It's fine. Dion's right. That's okay. I'm just gonna buy me another one. So that's fine.
Also, your book, I've been tracking it. I don't know how it's in Jamaica, but it's in Jamaica. It went to New York.
Jamaica?
It went to New York.
It's on vacation.
And then now it's in Jamaica, so I don't know. But it's coming to you. It's getting there. It's working its way back to America, okay?
God.
It probably will go from Jamaica to Florida.
I got tears
right now. But it's on its way, okay? It's in Jamaica.
Jamaica, oh my gosh. That makes me so worried. Like, what's the book gonna look like?
Especially since it's the special edition.
It'll be alright.
That book was
It's fine.
beautiful.
If it doesn't, I have the thing, so I'll get the money back for it.
Okay, we need to talk about how there's some people in here that have not here, but some people in chat that has not read Ray Bear yet. Why have y'all not read it? Why have you not read it?
I didn't know it was a book until just now. Not gonna lie.
Have you seen what it looks like without the cover, hardcover? The
I have the first book. Ooh, that is stunning.
Beautiful. I love it.
I have the Lumicrate editions.
Yeah, I have the Lumicrate and the US covers.
I have the US cover.
I liked the UK cover of the first one, but not the second one. I did not like the second one.
I definitely have to reread this.
It's so good.
I bought that book you like, Princess, the flame one.
Flame?
Yeah, that's all I have.
That's all flame. What's that?
It's from a Lumicrate, I think. Is it a Lumicrate?
What flame?
What flame?
We hunt the flame. See, you should know this. You was talking about it. You should know this.
Oh, you just said flame.
Yeah, I bought that duology, but I want the Bone Witch. But I don't like Rinchapeto. Someone sent me £75.
I was attempted.
I don't want to pay for it.
I liked it when I read it. The first book. That's the only one I read.
What, the Bone Witch?
I read that a couple years ago.
I don't like her, but I want the books.
Oh
my God.
Where have you been?
My
Go
heart.
ahead. Go ahead, Princess.
Okay, what we do? Okay, cool.
Yep.
Okay.
Princess Basket.
Hold on.
Nice.
Let me get straight. Get straight.
Take a drink of water. Come on.
Okay. So Ray Bear is the first book in a duology. The author's name is Jordan Ifueko. Make sure you say it right. Give her respect. Okay, say it right. Okay. Jordan Ifueko. And this book follows a girl named Terasai who was raised in like this house that nobody else can see. Okay. Nobody else can see this house. She has like this weird type of relationship with her mom. She doesn't really know what her mom's name is. She's just called the lady and such. And she kind of pops in and pops out type of thing. So as soon as Terasai is of age, she's roughly about like 10 years old. Her mom comes to her and says, look, I need you to do something for me, girl. I need to do something. Okay. I need you to go to this palace and be anointed by the prince. And then I'm need you to take him out. I'm gonna need you to kill him. Go ahead, take him out. Just take him out. So, how this world works is that there's like this king who's over this world, right? And he has an anointed group of people, about 11 of them, if I'm not mistaken. It's 11 or 12, one and two numbers, not exactly sure. But once he anoints these 11 or 12 people, he is virtually immortal. He can't really die from certain things, right? Mm-hmm. And now that the prince is of age to anoint his 11 or 12, whichever number and such, that's where Terasai comes in at. Now you're gonna ask me, why is her mama telling her to do this? I'm not gonna tell you because that's a spoiler why her mom's telling her to do this. But I will tell you that Terasai is not your average girl. Her lineage comes from somebody else, comes from somebody else. And she has to obey this wish. Okay. This wish. So now Terasai is going to go to this palace. She's going to get all close up with this prince. But then she kind of ends up finding this family. Remember, Terasai was raised in a house nobody else can see with a mom that was absent. So she is very much attracted to this family lifestyle. Okay. So it's like this, like got the found family type of trope in it. There's some other stuff going on, a slight little bit of political intrigue and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But it's really good. There's this one part in it I'm not gonna spoil it, but there's one part in it, probably like it's probably in the middle of it, where they tell you the history of this world. They tell you about Mother Earth and Father Sky and like the water and the mountains and all the creatures and such. And it's so good. It was so rich that I read that part 3 times in my first read through. I read it 3 times, just that part, because it was so good. It was so good. So I don't know about the second book necessarily, because I ain't read the second book. But
Let's come together.
But it is really, really good. It deals with like some people don't read books by Black authors because like trauma, and I will say that there's slight family trauma maybe, but it's not anything too deep or anything. But it's really, really good. I highly, highly, highly recommend the first.
It's not really good. It's great.
It's amazing.
Phenomenal.
So make sure y'all buy this book and read it. And if you don't like it, it's okay to be wrong. It's okay to be wrong. It's fine.
We all have our wrong opinions.
Yeah, that's fine.
I mean, we might judge you a little. I will, at least.
I'm judging.
I'm speaking from me. Like,
I'm judging.
Facts. Because the book was that good. I don't understand how it could be less than a 4-star.
Yeah.
My husband doesn't even read YA, and he loved the book.
Oh, wow.
He read it?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And I believe it's getting a adaptation. It's supposed to be getting a live action adaptation, I believe. I remember reading about that a while ago.
I didn't know that. But
it's a no for me. I don't read anything like that, Dion, by the way. I saw your little picture. The Winter's Curse. This is a no for me.
It's a pure cover by.
A curse?
Isn't like the Winter's Curse like a bunch of political intrigue and stuff?
You got some white people on the cover.
Listen, I have to live through that because I'm never gonna get them Akatar covers. I was looking £400, £400 for pieces of paper. I might do it, you never know.
Will mood read Raybearer this month? I mean, don't like if you're not in the mood to read it, don't read it because then you're gonna have a bad experience with it, and I don't want you to have a bad experience with it.
Yeah, it's a good. I would say even like August. Take your time with it. July, it's just a fun, cozy book.
Yeah,
with some action and a bunch of drama. I got both books in my library. I just haven't read it yet. Okay. Definitely recommend. Thank you, Princess. Your outstanding job with the reviews. I know.
Thanks.
We were talking about the book you got me because I unboxed it.
Oh, hey.
Thank you.
It's so good. Such a good book.
It's so good.
Such a good book.
And I put your note in here. Thank you so much. Oh, gosh. Now I have a complete set.
It broke, like, whose live was I on? I was on somebody's live, or I don't know what I was doing, but I was like, yo, Bree didn't, like, mention this, but Bree got a promotion, and it's, like, Teacher Appreciation Month, so make sure y'all say something to her and such. I don't know who's
Paco's live, because people were messaging me afterwards. I fell asleep super early. But yeah, that was on Paco's
live. It was my live, and I did buy your gift before she mentioned that. I had just bought it, and I was like, oh, okay.
Bree did not understand. I read some message, and she was like, what the fuck? I was like,
yeah, I was so confused.
I was trying to be nice.
Because I did mention that this will be my last year teaching in a classroom setting, but I did not mention, like, but I did get a promotion. So I'm going from the classroom working with kids to working with parents. So, I'll be doing that. And it is a promotion.
Congratulations.
It is. I'm so excited. I'll have 2 offices. I will have 2 offices, and I will be working out of multiple schools. So between 2 to 3 different schools, working with parents from potentially primary through high school, and working on events and stuff like that, getting parents involved. So Yeah, got that promotion. Look, I was gonna wait till I signed the contract, but I got it. I got it. It's mine.
I said something beforehand. I was like, "Yo, like she ain't gonna say nothing, so I'm gonna say something."
I did it. I'm just not. I've been teaching ESL for 4 years, so I've been working with my second language learners for 4 years. It's what I love to do. I enjoy it. But I know that academics is more than just, lessons, right? Like the more the parents are involved, and the more I can help parents, the better the kid is. The less behaviors we have, the better academics we have. And if I can do that, then I'm here for it. Like I already have plans. We setting up a whole pantry. We're gonna have some uniforms. I'm gonna have some parents donate all their stuff. So our kids that need it, they'll have their uniforms. I'm gonna have a whole shebang. I have a parent room. I have a conference room. So we'll have like meetings with parents and every 2 weeks or something like that. I'll figure it out. But I am gonna have a pantry set up, a walk-in pantry. Come get what you need. A mini fridge for like little milks in case we need breakfast and stuff. I'm gonna like go all out. A little calming area for the kiddos. I'm still going to be fully involved in training our ESL staff and making sure that our kids are getting the language supports that they need. Because in Texas, Spanish is like almost used as much as English. So, I still want, that's still going to be my heart, making sure that our kids are taken care of from not just a household standpoint, and making sure I can provide whatever I can household wise, and then also in school. So I'm gonna be doing both. I'm gonna be doing stuff for the kids in school with the pantry and whatnot, and then sending stuff home. So I'm gonna get it together. Okay, all social work type of thing that's tied to my job as well. So that was my pitch for the promotion, is that I want to do more. We don't have social workers. So I want to be able to advocate for kids, so make sure their home setting is good. Mm-hmm. And then also getting parents in the building to volunteer, as well as helping the kids here as well. So, yep, that was my little pitch. And I got the job and knew that I got the job less than 20 minutes later. Less than 20, I interviewed, we hung up. My current person that works on my campus texted me and was like, "Girl, you got the job." Yeah. I was like 11 minutes later. I was like, "Geez, I didn't even close my computer. What are you talking about?" She showed up at my campus an hour and a half later to meet me. So, thank you guys. Thank you.
Fireworks.
I didn't even tell Princess and Brandie the whole job. I don't think the whole description, but yeah, I just want to bring more social work type of strategies into the schools, because our kids are struggling. They really are. So thank you. I told you I was getting out the classroom. What'd I say? I told you.
Moving on up.
True. I'm gonna try. Thank you, Dion. Thank you so much for the book as well. I appreciate it. I'm about to edit this video and do a giveaway of your book, so that's gonna be fun. My first giveaway. You're such a great teacher. Even listening to what you'll be doing, I can tell. Thank you. All my kids, kinder through second grade, except for 2, grew academically and reading. And I'm just really, really proud of that. I'm so proud of that, because it's a rough school. And it's been a rough year. So I'm so proud of them wanting to be involved, right? If you don't like reading, you haven't found the right book, right?
Right.
So that's the key. Thank you. And with Texas and all these these bans on books, I'm not doing that. I don't do that in my classroom. Yeah, we need people more like you. Look, we leaving, okay? We leaving. I didn't hear you, Brandie. You're on mute. Are you on mute?
Yeah, I was like,
Talking girl.
would you like to move to Columbus? We need teachers out
Girl,
here.
don't look. Hold on. Here goes my answer. Hold on.
Oh. Okay. I'll come.
I don't like the South, but I don't like snow either. Look, if I have to deal with snow, I'm moving straight to Canada. I am moving straight out of the ghetto and moving straight to Canada.
Don't you still deal with snow now since you're in Texas, technically?
For one day.
That snowstorm?
Yes, for one day. It wasn't even a snowstorm. It snowed 3-4 inches.
But then y'all lost power and stuff like that too.
Yeah. So
we don't lose power and stuff like that out here. Okay?
That's because you guys' house are insulated properly.
So y'all insulate y'all's place? They don't insulate y'all stuff like that?
They're not used to that type of weather out there.
It's not built that way.
I would think they would change it up now that they know they have weather.
You see who's in charge of Texas?
If anything, it's built to survive heat more so. Like, they expose pipes and different things like that, so it doesn't cause issues with the heat causing issues. So no, it's definitely not. I wish they made the right choice. You damn right. Okay. And then showed up at my campus and decided, hey, I want to meet you. Can you come by? I'm like, who? No, you are not my supervisor. No, I'm just playing. I sat down with her. She's like, you're very direct, and that's what we need. Okay, say less. Come up north. Oh, say less. Invite me. I need I need more than a 90-day visa. I will come. Me and the baby. Come on. We ain't got no issues with the kid coming as well. We ready. I will come see you, but look, I don't speak French, and you live in a French populated area. Are you gonna teach me? Thank you. I want to go to Canada so bad.
I want to go to the UK too, but
I can. There was an article that came out years ago on how this Black man appealed to be a refugee in Canada and won.
Oh yeah, I remember you told me that story.
Because of not black on black crime, because of police brutality, and became a refugee in Canada. Look, Canadians was like, we love all. Come on.
Can America just fix their stuff, their system or whatever, and let these black folks get their reparations?
Look, I'm gonna be in Canada while y'all waiting. Look, Dion lives in Toronto. Make room, Dion. Okay, make room. I'll babysit. Don't worry. I'll teach too. Get married. Find me a husband, Ellen. Find me a husband, okay? No French, only in Quebec and Ottawa. But I think that's where she's at. She's over there somewhere. Bree is coming to the Netherlands. I tried. And you said no. So the Netherlands are one of the happiest people ever. And I'm trying. I told you to adopt my kid, and I'll just follow. Something, right? She's in Quebec. Yeah, I know she's in. And something with the tax law in Quebec is different than other places. Look, I don't know. I don't know about that. Our kids can play together. I'm here for it. But let's get some reading done, guys. I love chatting with y'all. But I want to edit this video so I can have it up. I want to do a giveaway and then have it like announce a giveaway next week. So I gotta get that video posted.
Man, I need to edit my damn self.
My video. I had to take that X off the wall, the tape, because I was like,
Not Bree approved. Reading, what is that?
Oh yeah, how did you like the Atlas 6? You said you finished it.
I finished the arithmetist already.
She is killing it. I want to know what her thoughts is. for the arithmetist, like what her thoughts are.
I have so many books I need to read this month.
I'm just glad I finally finished Mistborn.
I gave up my TBR. I'm not doing that TBR stuff. It's too much.
You have to watch the video to figure out what the book is, or the stuff for the giveaway. But it is going to be a DM Lowry's book that I have. I ordered an additional one, and you'll have to watch the video. Not much.
I'm going to enter.
Say it now. You have to enter. I'll send you one.
I'm entering. You know.
She is so sweet. She's always trying to make me cry. I'm just, DM, you gotta stop making me cry. Like, I'm a thug out here in these. I'm trying to be a thug out here in these streets. She got me over here weeping.
Is this a worldwide giveaway, or am I a peasant?
Oh, you're about to finish out the 6.
You're not a peasant. Why would you say that? Do you want a book?
Because there'll be like giveaway, then you go to enter the giveaway, and it's like USA only.
USA
only. Yeah. This isn't bookish book of the month.
Right?
No, you don't understand. I actually bought book of the month, guys. I found me a little humble person in America, and now I pay my monthly subscription to them. And they just send me the book.
Are you serious?
Book of the month.
Yeah, I literally, me and my bestie, we had to have a talk. We sat down, and I said to her, I said, all you have to do is receive the box, rip off your label, go to the post office, put my label on, and send the box. That's all you have to do. You don't have to open it. You don't have to do nothing. You just have to send the book to me. I'll pay for shipping, everything. All you need to do is send me the book. I got me the Hacienda and I got me the X-Hex. I'm having a good time.
And I got you the Kish quotes. It's still right here.
I'm ready
for
my collection to begin.
You like?
I got book of the month just this month just to get the Hacienda.
I think I ordered 5 books from book of the month.
I think I ordered 3.
I ordered 2.
I'm just extra. We don't know when the second one is. When the second one for the arithmetist is coming out, it probably never.
There's a title.
There's a title for it.
Right.
We'll be waiting years.
He's working on his
You probably
project.
forgot about it.
Right.
He's working on his special projects right now.
Thank you, DM. You're amazing. Almost done with the betrayals. How do you like it? It's a mind fuck, to be honest.
And if I'm gonna be completely honest with y'all, just right quick before we do that, I haven't finished the betrayal, and to be completely honest, if it wasn't for my own book club, I probably would DNF it. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm not gonna DNF it. It'll be done by Friday. I don't care anymore.
Where did you stop? First off, where did you
stop? I stayed in the car for like 4 weeks.
Exactly.
It was in the car for 4 weeks. It was in the car for a week.
That makes it better. That makes it better.
It wasn't 4 weeks. It was 1 week. It was actually probably wasn't even a whole week. It was probably just like 5 days. But not the point. The point in the matter is I'm at the part where I called it. I called that she was related to old boy. I called that. Y'all can attest to that. I called it. I said that she was related to old boy.
Wait, are you talking about?
Wait, you talking about the teacher?
Where?
Yes.
Where?
Yeah.
I called that before anything. I was like, yo, as soon as she said that her brother committed suicide, I was like, how much y'all want to bet that's her brother?
How much you want to bet? You're probably still wrong.
I'm just saying.
You need to keep reading.
I'm gonna keep reading. Hold on. I'm gonna keep reading. I'm gonna keep reading because it's my book club book, and unlike some people in this thing, I'm reading my book club books.
Ooh. Yeah, say it to my face.
There's something to say. Did I not just tell you that I just bought the Hacienda?
You might not get it until the end of the month, but you know.
Exactly. Yeah, it will be read.
But no, I'm just bored, to be completely honest.
It
But
gets better.
I know it's fine.
Deja even gave it a 4.5.
Which is saying something because she seemed
Just
like she's
you
hard
wait,
to please.
princess. Just you wait.
No, I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna read it because how am I gonna have a book club and talk about it if I don't read it? So I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna read
This is in the bookish rush. Like,
it. Right. This ain't that, you know. But I'm gonna read it. I'm just saying.
I mean, you have till Saturday.
I'm bored and I don't care. I'm bored and I don't care. But I'm gonna read it. I'm read it.
I felt like entranced in the damn book.
Right. I'm like, I need to finish this. I need to see what's going on.
Initially I was like, what's the game? What is this? I don't understand anything. And that was like intriguing. Mm-hmm. And then having like those same questions, and I'm over halfway through, and I'm just like, I don't even answer the question. I don't care.
You're stuck on the game. You're stuck on the actual game, but I mean, like character driven.
You need to stuck on the characters, though.
I'm not to the characters.
Yeah, I'm not stuck on the game. I'm stuck on the fact that I have all these questions and they're not being answered. So that's what I'm stuck on. I understand that it's a character driven book. I get that. I understand that it's not plot driven. I understand that. I'm just like, I have all these questions and I'm continue to have all these questions all the way through. I'm over halfway through and I'm just like, I don't care anymore. Why do I keep questioning stuff that's not going to be answered over halfway through? But like I said, I'm going to continue because it's my book club book. So I'm going to continue.
I feel like you'll change your mind after you read it.
I'm sure. Well, I'm hoping. Or maybe I'll be like, what's her name? I don't know if she's here. But maybe I'll be like, what's her name? And be like, I didn't like it. Who knows? We'll see.
What's her name? What's her name?
The girl that don't like it. Was it Rose that don't like it?
Oh, Rose. Yeah, only y'all two. Only y'all two. No, but I mean, like, the game is confusing. And I had a ton of fucking questions. It was intriguing, but it was annoying the fact that you don't get a good idea of that part, right? But it's a mind fuck. It's a mind fuck.
It'll be great. I'm excited. I lied, but that's not the point. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
I had trouble getting into it. I like the book that follows strong characters and the relationship they have. Part of that is rating is mad respect I have for the craft of the betrayals.
Right.
It's like I said, it's not whimsical. It's more enchanting. Like the writing was so beautiful that I just flat out.
The anticipation. The anticipation was killing me. I'm like, what's going on?
And then the last 10 pages is like,
see, that anticipation mostly through the book is what's killing it for me. Mm-hmm. Like at this point in most books that are not standalones, I would have questions for answers for little things on the way.
You get those too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get those. You know how it flips to the rat and whatnot. You get
answers.
So it's like I can't remain on this heightened sense of anticipation, and I have to wait until I fucking get, like, for sake of discussion, 50 pages in to be like, oh, like, no, I don't work like that. I don't have the patience for that. It's probably why I don't have any kids. I don't got patience for that shit. I don't have the patience to be like up here in anticipation the whole time. Like, no. Slowly but surely, it'll be up here first, but slowly but surely, as I keep going, I'm like, I don't.
I thought you like books that have like the build up towards the end. Didn't you say that today?
I said that. I said it depends on the book as well.
Mm-hmm.
I said that.
Okay,
but it'll be fine. It'll be fine.
You're just getting pulled up from all sides.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Probably.
I like the setting. I like the school.
Once everything comes together, you'll change your mind. I think you'll change.
I don't think she'll give it more than a 3.5.
Yeah, I'll say that. Yeah, 3.
But
it'll be fine.
The binding's really good. Both of them.
I have to read the binding.
They're definitely rereads for me. All right, let's go ahead and start a sprint because I need to edit.
We're like an hour in.
Right? I know. I'm sorry, guys. That's my.
You don't need to be sorry. It's a fun discussion.
All right, guys. Happy reading. How was you guys' reading?
Good. Read 33 pages.
That's awesome.
I read 5 because I was editing, and then I noticed like the spam or whatever, so I got rid of them in the chat. But I think you have to get rid of them.
Oh, I wasn't even paying attention. Dang, not me getting spammed.
But yeah, Sweep of Stars by Maurice Broaddus is so good.
Really? That's the one Deja recommended?
Yeah, like I cried a little bit at the beginning.
What?
Like
You're only 5 pages in?
yeah, like the naming ceremony and being part of community, even though that you weren't born into it. It's so amazing. It makes me like maybe I should move and live in Ghana.
Now somebody's phone going off. How's your reading, guys? Want to read The Binding so bad. It's so good. It's so good. Not coming for me, looking back and getting shade on my birthday. We were not throwing shade, bro.
That was not shade.
None. Not even an ounce of shade covering nothing. Yes, I'm the one that didn't like betrayals, which is fine. Yeah, reading is subjective.
We all have opinions.
The beauty in blackness is the ability to transform like energy. We are neither created nor destroyed, though many may try. Woo!
Yes, that's how it started. Like, oh.
That's a good one-liner.
Oh my god.
One-liner. What? I need to get it. I don't know why I didn't buy it.
I'm only in the first chapter and I was breaking down.
Deja over here recommending books that, make you cry. I'm here for it. I want to be heartbroken this month. I'm here for it. Dion wants to be kidnapped. I want to be heartbroken. But
why are you guys exposing me like this? Oh my God.
Man, I'm just saying. Bye. I know you
need to provide context. You can't just say I want to be kidnapped because you need to provide the context of how I want to be kidnapped.
She wants to be kidnapped. That's the context.
In a fun way, okay? Not in a bad way.
Like what's the movie on Netflix that came out where she gets kidnapped by the
365?
Yeah, or something like that way.
Now I don't mind as long as it's consensual.
Yes, but not in a bad way. Context is needed.
Right. Okay. Why am I not? Why is it still here?
This is the second time they spammed you, right? Because they spammed the last one, right?
I reported them too, so I'm like, you two, you better hurry up.
Man, I blocked it. It just. Ooh. Who else did I just block on accident? Not Jen. How do I unblock her?
Oh my gosh, you blocking people.
I gotta fix it. No. I literally, it was her message right above, and so I messed that up. I gotta figure it out. Let me figure this out. How's you guys' books though?
I'm liking it. It's got that middle grade charm that like middle grades have. You know how it's like it's serious, but like the humor that I'm enjoying. I enjoy it.
Gotcha.
I think this is what I needed. It's just pure trash, and I'm having a good time.
Isn't that basically Star Wars fanfic?
Basically, but I've decided that I'm not gonna. That's incest, so I'm not going to support that. But
no, is it?
The Star Wars one is they're like brother and sister or something, or they think they're brother and sister.
And then
no, because that's not even the characters.
It was Kylo Ren and the woman.
They never thought they were siblings.
No, they didn't.
I swear they did. There was an incest line with them.
No.
What the fuck happened?
How could they be siblings? Like,
They were never thought to be
was-
siblings.
I said there was something where they were like siblings or something.
no.
Luke and Leia are siblings, but
Yeah.
that was the
I don't think it
original.
was Luke and Leia. I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention to the drama, but I don't like Star Wars. So
What happened with Jen? Hold on. No, what happened with Jen?
Bree vlog
Bree
Jen.
blocked her on
Stop yelling.
Bree
It
blocked
was
her.
an accident. I'm trying to fix it.
No,
I'm just like, look, I was like, wait, hold on.
I'm sorry. Her
fix it.
comment was right next to a spammer. And
Oh, I
she
see.
got
I
blocked.
see.
How do you?
Dang, don't
unblock
come for
somebody?
me. I'm
You have to
fixed
go to
it.
the. I think you have to go to the name, and
I
it should
did.
say
I
unblock.
went to the settings and I unblocked it.
Not
Oh, okay,
sibling, more like aunt and nephew. Well, still related, even if it's aunt and nephew. They're still disgusting.
No.
I
Condone
just
it.
yelling at me.
They're not related.
They're not related.
I don't know because I'm not seeing Star Wars because I'm not old. Okay.
No.
Okay.
Movie came out like 3 years
That's
ago.
fine. I'm just saying, I grew up, like, my parents are in their 60s, so I grew up watching Star Wars from the first one where it was out of order, from Luke and Leia and all that. I'm not old. I'm 29.
I've never
Ooh.
watched
Say that one more time.
a single Star
Why
Wars movie, so I wouldn't know.
I love
I
Star
haven't
Wars.
watched it.
That's all I know is that
Anyway,
there was
and today's
there was
May
some
the 4th,
problems. Okay,
so-
there was problems. Okay, that's all I know.
Today is Star Wars Day. It's May 4th.
Well, actually, it's the 5th year, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. My daughter got to wear anything Star Wars today.
Oh, that's good.
So, yup. That was pretty cool that they did that.
Wait. Well, okay. I've never seen a single Star Wars movie, but was there like a kiss that was shared between siblings or something like that?
I think in the original.
In the
trilogy,
original ones.
The original.
Yes, because they didn't know they were
Siblings,
they
right?
have one kiss. That's it, and then
That's
like,
it.
and then
Nothing
once they
else.
realize it, that there's no.
Yeah. Okay. That's and I only knew that because of freaking Family Guy. I think.
That's how I first saw the movies. Is the Family Guy reboot.
Did not say family. Oh man.
Man, I don't know anything about Star Wars at all. I wish. I feel like if I actually get into Star Wars, I'm gonna go down a rabbit hole, and there's just too much to it. I don't have the patience to keep.
I grew up watching the Clone Wars cartoons.
Gotcha.
Oh, on Cartoon Network, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. I
that was
remember.
my shit growing up.
15 minutes into Ray Bear, and I felt like I was home. I got through chapter 3.
Ooh.
It's good. I'm glad you're enjoying it. It's so good. How can you do this to Jim and my Rose? Not siblings, more like aunt and nephew. Got it.
Still incest.
They were never siblings.
Yeah.
Still incest.
Yeah, I can tell you, but it's complicated.
If it's complicated, it's still wrong. My point still stands. Okay? My point still stands. Is if it's complicated, it's wrong.
Not canceling. No rumors. It was an accident. It was a spam that just kept popping up. I'm sorry.
Are they in the Discord so we can let them know that they can come back?
Yeah,
Oh, they're-
It's here. Here. Don't cancel me, Emil. Please don't. Who on Star Wars Day? Yeah, we went all out on Star Wars today. Bring them back. Bring them back. Hey, Erica. How's your day? Just getting through these.
Star Wars is love. Yes. Love me some Star Wars.
There's just so many. How many movies are there?
9, right?
9.
Trilogies.
Yeah.
Plus,
There's-
like Solo and Rogue One.
Yeah.
But 9 main movies.
And then you got the, on Disney Plus, the Mandalorian and
Mm-hmm.
all that other stuff. So.
Gosh. Okay. Eventually, I'll get into it because I know it's. Oh, I don't know. Yeah. Look, we're glad to have
You're
her.
acting like she went to war or something. She just got blood for like 2
I
seconds.
know for like literally a minute and a half. I had to Google to figure out how to unblock her.
Jen, what
Them,
you
I think their pronouns are they're they them.
Oh, they. Sorry.
Oh, that's me. Didn't know either characters or Lucius.
or Lucas?
Lucas, my bad.
Dion calling everybody old.
Right?
I'm sorry if I offended you. If you
I
are
think me
above
and
the
Dion
age
are
of
the same
30,
age, right?
you are not old. My apologies.
I remember being young and like thinking, "Oh, you're 30. Like, ooh, you're old." I remember being like 8 and thinking that.
Yeah.
Now I'm 31 and I'm just like, the way these gray hairs are set up, you know,
Still my 20s.
let it live.
I'm good for
Let
that.
it live. It's doing its things. It's doing its thing. I tried to watch Star Wars before and I just couldn't get into it. Same.
No.
It's not for me. I feel sorry because Emma loves Star Wars.
You should watch it in the original order when it was brought out into the world. Like start from the 5th one.
Yeah, 4. Yeah.
Yeah, and 4th, and then go back.
The first 3 original ones are all right. The ones where they go back in time, trash. Like, why you make the movies? Don't know. And then the new ones, trash. Why you make the movies? Just watch Rogue One, which happens. Rogue One then takes place before the original 3 movies, but it's filmed now.
They did everything backwards.
Yeah,
trash.
So there needs to be a reading, like just like Brandon Sanderson, where we have this reading order type of thing. So
Rogue One was good.
Be a watch order.
George Lucas did that for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
What reason?
Make things
what was
complex.
the reason, Brandie?
I think it would be a better understanding for everyone.
But Rogue One was before the original
being backwards.
movies.
It's just like how in Brandon Sanderson he wrote things out of order, but there's different ways where you can read it and still understand the story.
Because number 4, like the first trilogy is like the main story, and then 1 through 3 is a prequel, so you know what led up to that, and then you got the sequel series, which is the one that came out recently.
Oh, okay, I see.
Good.
I was trying to understand the correlation between Brandon Sanderson. I was like, when the fuck did he decide to do things backwards? Like,
no, he just released things. You can't read it in the way that he released it, right? We're not reading it in the way that he released certain things. Like if that was the case, we would read Elantris first, not Mistborn, Air One. So then he wrote a Stormlight book and then went back to Mistborn, right? So like based off publication order, we're not doing it based off publication order. My book has a line, she was full-grown woman of 19. Yeah, no. Mm-mm.
That reminds me of that. What was that one romance book someone's reading, where they're like, she's 18 and he had a thing for 2 years or something like that.
Oh yeah.
I was like, wait, so when she was 16, like,
right? Like, I don't know if people could get it if they start it as an adult. There's a magic that you felt when you, as a child, you start to reproduce.
Yeah, I did watch it as a child.
I watched it as a child, and I
tried. I fell asleep.
It wasn't. I didn't get the hype. Like I watched it and I was like, oh, okay, this was good. The first 3 were good, and then they were talking about the other 3, and then that was back in time, and then the characters in those, I was like, no, I'm good, thanks. And then the new ones were just bad. Like I don't know what's going on there. And then Rogue One was good, but then everyone in Rogue One dies, and then I thought, what?
It makes sense though.
Yeah, but I like Donnie Yen. That's why I watched the movie. I wanted to see Donnie Yen, and then he died. I was really upset, so I stopped watching them.
Yeah, I feel the same way about Star Wars as I feel about the Lord of the Rings. I just missed that whole boat. Like it's just I missed it.
I love Lord of the Rings.
I missed that. I missed Twilight. I missed all that. Like I just missed
all missing the best things. What were you into?
I loved Twilight during that time when it came out.
I missed like the whole books, the Twilight books. I recognized it in the movies, but the movies are really bad. Like I still haven't seen the last movie because the movies are really, really bad.
No, you're saying that with your chest. Wow.
It's the truth.
I was a Twilight diehard.
Wow.
Oh yeah, you were.
Let's
you just missing. Look, there was other things coming out around that time, but you just missing everything.
realistically think about the acting in the Twilight movies. Like realistically.
How
So
the
you're
characters
telling
are
me,
written in the book.
I would not know, but
Because you didn't read the book.
my understanding is that from my
You didn't read the
understanding,
book, so there's no understanding because you didn't read the books.
no, but here, listen, hear me out. Here's my understanding. My understanding is that the books are actually worse than the movie, and the
you
movie
wouldn't know
was
that
trash.
because you didn't read the books, but because
No,
the books are
I'm
actually good.
going off
The books are good though, because you didn't read the
what
books.
was told to me, and technically speaking, I read half of the first book and I couldn't take it.
But that's not reading it. That's
I
not
couldn't
reading it.
take it.
It
That's
was
like
bad.
That's like me reading the first Harry Potter book, not finishing it, and then being like, "Oh, the Harry Potter movies are trash."
Then you're entitled
it
to have that
relate to the
opinion.
books. Well, no, because I've not read the books, I can't relate it to the
But
books.
you're
I've not read the books.
entitled. You're entitled to that. Like if
You're
you read
you're
the
also
first,
able to.
if you read half of the first Harry Potter book and you were like, "Yo, this book is trash," you will automatically expect the movies to be trash. So then you watch the movies like, "Yo, these movies are trash." Then you have an understanding that that whole thing is just trash, and that's
And
how
you
I feel
shouldn't-
about Twilight. They're
and also,
trash.
You
I don't
shouldn't.
want to hurt
There
nobody's
shouldn't be a
feelings, so I'm
movie
gonna be
that's an
quiet.
adaptation that you can judge a movie on its own without having read the adaptation. That's the job of the movie, I think. So like you can't to say that you didn't like the movie and you haven't read the books doesn't mean it, because like I like comic books. They're movies I like, and
That's and I've seen the first two movies. I know that the last one was split into two. I've seen the first two movies and they were trash. The acting was trash. Like it was just a trash movie.
Well, as a teenager, I loved it because of just the love and romance.
Yeah.
You know, as a teenager and a girl or whatever in high school.
Are we talking about romance of like an old ass vampire creeping in windows, sitting up here watching her sleep? That's what we're talking about.
I was a teenager. I wasn't
a teenager.
Excuse me, Miss 11 editions of Harry Potter, an old man creeping on children, having them fight in a war. Let's not.
I am in no way, shape, or form saying that there is not problematic things in all of the things that we read. Every single thing.
Right.
Every single thing. I am in no way, shape. All I'm saying is that we still, even as a diehard fan, you still need to recognize and understand, hey, it's there.
Yeah, like it is problematic. I'm just, as a teenager, I didn't think about that at the time.
Of course.
It wasn't on my radar.
It was problematic. But
Which is
that's
where
what we loved about it.
I started this with saying I missed that boat as a teenager. I missed that boat. I missed the boat of loving this trash. I missed that. I didn't. I wasn't there for that.
I feel for you for that, and but
I don't.
You have to understand that there was a time where things were just problematic, and it was good. And I'm sorry that you missed. I'm sorry you didn't get to have that opportunity.
I don't know if good would be the right.
Yeah, I don't want to say good either.
Yeah, I don't think good is the right adjective to use for that.
I mean, it's not that bad, because it wasn't that bad if you think about it. Like, how many people were very accepting of the fact that Edward was obviously old?
Well, that's also
like, I want a big man up in my house too. Do you know what I mean?
I mean, I don't mind him being old because he went to high school over and over. I don't mind that. I get it. I understand he died and became a vampire in high school. Okay, cool. I get that. That's fine. Him popping into her house, watching her sleep, her waking up and being like, "Hi, like what the fuck? Oh, what are we doing?"
Was it not consensual because she didn't say no?
Was that consensual?
He was looking for him. He was, yeah, and then when she realized, he was fine with it. She was fine with it. Not once did she have a problem with him creeping up in her house.
Like after, when she confessed, like he does watch her multiple times, she was fine with it. She did not.
How is that?
That doesn't mean that it was okay.
It's not okay, but she made it okay.
Okay, it was.
That's also not talking about the stuff that, like, the indigenous stuff she stole and how she harmed that, and the way, like, if you look into like the racism that she kind of has into it, how the only black vampire is the villain that gets killed.
When the book, everyone was fine with her being a racist then. So
yeah. Okay, look. Look,
social norms were different back then.
Right. That's very true.
Right.
Mm-hmm. I agree to this.
They were completely different. So as a teenager, 1000%, we were here for it.
Right. Yeah. Well, I don't know, but I wouldn't know. But all that I was saying was that Kristen Stewart's acting was trash.
Yeah, her mouth was open the entire time.
If you read the books, that's how the character is in the book. Exactly to a T.
That character is trash.
I also like Divergent and Hunger Games during that time.
Ooh, that was racist too. Did anyone talk about it? No. So
what do you know what I mean? We do talk about it.
No one talks about Veronica Roth. Everyone's always like, "Oh, let me read her books." No one ever talks about the fact that she's racist.
Everybody talks about that. Maybe
no one talks about Carve the Marks. I was there when it came out, and everyone was like, when the person who had read it wrote the review about how she'd written the black, like dark people as slaves and like aggressive beings, and the white people as being thing. And then right after, literally like 2 weeks of discourse. Hi guys, so I just bought Carve the Mark by Veronica Roth because this is a limited edition that I got from Waterstones. Oh my god, it was so good. Like that's literally what happened. Like you can't sit there and tell me that didn't happen because people still do it now. Even when we was doing Rose's thing, and I said to Rose, "Oh, you should get rid of Veronica Roth." Rose was like, "No, but I'm gonna read it." Do you know what I mean? Like this is some things that happen. Like no one cares about these authors who are problematic. Do you know what I mean? So it's like nothing's gonna get done. People are still reading that Emily Duncan woman's book. How more racist and problematic does she need to be before people cancel her and get rid of her books? Do you know what I mean? So it's like don't sit there and tell me about Twilight when you see people are reading.
I feel like you're like missing like a small piece of this whole thing. When I literally said, like verbatim, I literally said, I was like, every single thing that we were ingesting as teenagers and now as adults is problematic. I literally said that. That was in no way, shape, or form a dig at Twilight.
I didn't care that much about Twilight. I was just,
I'm just saying. Like, we said that.
I really don't care about Twilight that much, but I was just saying in a right, like if you're going to talk about one thing, talk about everything. You know what I mean? Like there's no point talking about one thing and fixating on one thing that's like, problematic with this one thing. But it's other things out there, even new YA is problematic too. Do you know what I mean? Everyone kind of moves back from it.
Was right earlier where she said you can enjoy it. You just got to point out that like, hey,
but no one points out that these things.
You get a nice little cup with some paint sprayed edges, and all of a sudden, everything's fine.
I personally
I'm not coming at you. I meant in general, not you.
No, I'm just saying. I personally wouldn't know. I don't have a single Veronica Roth book. I have no idea. I've never read Divergent.
I know you don't read Veronica.
No, I'm just saying.
We're just saying in general. That's
I'm saying in general. I'm not saying to you.
I understand that. I'm not taking I'm not taking this conversation personally at all. I'm just saying, like, I am in no way. I have no idea of anything having to do with Divergent or anything having to do with the Hunger Games or anything I have no idea. I don't have these books. I wouldn't know. Like I would not know.
Let's just say there's a lot of books that are problematic.
Agree.
And people will still read them and will still be like, "Oh my gosh, this book is amazing."
Agree.
And it's up to us to let people know how problematic it is, because I feel like some people are blinded by it or they just ignore it.
And some people just don't know.
They don't, right, exactly.
But prior to those books being, or even when those books were first released, social norms were completely different, and I stand by that. Right. Because the Me Too movement, Black Lives Matter made a huge difference on publication. It made a huge difference. Diversity was, demanded that we be included, but that didn't happen until then. So do I enjoy that stuff now? No, I can see those problems now because I'm aware of it. We're now a lot more educated on these type of things and can recognize it. So it's made a huge difference. But
as a teenager, I didn't know
perspectives.
I didn't know anything. Like I didn't, like
it was different back then.
Yeah.
I say back then, like, it was a long time
now
ago.
we just see it blatantly in our faces.
Right.
Now we know where to look and know how to look.
Exactly.
Things that were okay, jokes that were okay, words that we use that were okay, adjectives that were okay, describing people a certain way that was okay back when we were teenagers, and as adults, these things aren't okay anymore. Like this new generation.
They were never okay, but we now know that they're not.
Okay, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel like saying that it was okay to say it it takes just the wording of that sounds it like back in my day we could say it, but it was never okay to say it. It was always wrong, but now we are all aware.
Yeah. Right. I agree.
Now we're more confident to call out rather than before. So we just said, "Oh, that's messed up," and then we moved on. Like that's how I was as a teenager.
Oh, okay wasn't the right word to use. I agree, Paco. My bad.
Yeah.
Hated Divergent, but loved Hunger Games. I was glad the last movie just faded out of existence.
I just like Foreign Tryst. I thought their little relationship was cute.
It was so cute.
I read the first Hunger Games last year. That was my first time reading it. I've never read it beforehand up until last year. And I'm still like, I have no idea what's happening. Like, I was like, I don't know what's going on. I missed everything.
For the Hunger Games?
Yeah, I missed that too.
I refuse to read those books.
I read them when I was younger, when they first came out.
Not for me.
I like the first one that I read last year.
There's just a lot of books that, since then, things have gotten so much better. I don't feel like the need
that's true.
History and go back in the day and read something I've watched a million times. Watch the movies a million times. I'm good.
Yeah.
Veronica, what's her face is trash.
Does anyone even still talk about her anymore? Like,
well, like they came out with that prequel, right? Is that Veronica or Stephanie?
That was Hunger Games.
Stephanie came out with the prequel.
Well, there was two. There was the Hunger Games, and there was one for Hunger Games. President Snow's point of view.
And then there was the Midnight Sun.
There was one for Twilight as well, Midnight Sun.
Edward's point of view.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha. That makes a lot more sense. Whew. Books. I'm so glad we have social media too to be able to help, social norms spread a lot faster because now we can call out authors on the spot, right? Like now we have a platform such as like NetGalley where people can review before things get published and call people out.
Like people feel like Sarah J. Maas is problematic,
Which she is.
Which she is. But people are still going to read her book.
On the high risk, right next to Jay Kristoff.
People are going to read her books because they like her.
Well, I don't know. His level is kind of pedo level. I don't know if she's that high. She's problematic, but she's not pedo level problematic.
Oh, yeah, I don't know because Jay Kristoff
that's a bit
problematic for. It's a big that what she's problematic for, but like as far as the amount, like there's a website and it tells you like yellow, orange, red, and she's in the red zone for whatever reason. I didn't read. I just saw her name and I was like, okay.
There's like some
the website. Check the website. I want to know.
Right. What's up?
Send the link in the Discord.
I will put it. I will find it.
I think I'm like there's stuff that people do that I have no idea about or wouldn't know about unless I was in the book community. Like there's even stuff that people talk about. I'd be like, really? Like I was like, that happened? I didn't know that.
You gotta go on Guru Gossip. Find out what
like this is like talking about Jay Kristoff, like his the series where he basically like Japanese culture or whatever.
Nevernight?
That came out a long time ago. And
no, the Lotus one.
Yeah.
The Lotus? Oh, okay.
And we wouldn't have known about the shit he said, the like research he did and shit.
Yeah, looking at little girl. Let me know.
Right.
Okay. I think it's called like, the Lotus trilogy or something like that. The Lotus something trilogy, I think.
Man.
And I only found out about that which I will put her name out there. I only found out about that because of Becca from Becca and the Books, because she loved that trilogy. And I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I'll go buy it. And then I heard, I was like, oh, just kidding. Unhaul. Ooh, okay.
Not J. Christoph and Sergio Mas having these long ass paragraphs.
Right.
I have to put my books in the living room.
You don't even see her books in my videos because she's on a whole nother area in the room. So.
How do I share your Discord? I don't know anything about Discord.
There's a link.
If you can send an invite people link and then add it in.
Okay. There's a boost this service.
I would say go to Princess's channel and one of her videos. She has the Discord.
Right.
And all of my videos is
yeah.
I'll do that. I can share it. Join it if you want to know the scoop. Okay. Castle Library. If you guys want to do a longer sprint,
there's some authors that aren't even in here.
They're probably on the orange list, honestly.
Oh,
because
am I on the red list?
Mm-hmm. I only sent the red.
Oh.
Goodreads. Oh, where is the Discord? Paco.
Do you want me to do it?
No, I got it. I found it. Lord.
I was like, I'll put it in there if you want me to.
Look, everybody else's book club.
Oh, I finally figured out what the July book is going to be.
What is it?
The Jasmine Throne.
Ooh, you try to get fancy with your adult fantasy. Okay.
So I want to do it.
A big book like that.
I'm just trying to get all my books picked for till like September.
Have you thought about your book club for June?
Me or Princess?
Princess.
Nope. I still gotta my summer course starts next month, so I still gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with anything. I have no idea.
Yeah.
It'll be all right.
Yeah.
So Paco, you chose the Jasmine Throne
for July. Yeah.
July. Okay. I'll have to read it now.
I'm not Jason. Oof. I think I have this book. Perfect.
I don't think I have it. No. Isn't there another book coming out for that?
I think so.
Yeah.
I have her first duology that I'm still trying to work through. See, I say her. What if it's not? I have their first duology.
Right. That's another thing that wasn't a thing.
Yeah, it wasn't.
No. So gotta learn that.
That wasn't known yet.
Okay. Bye, Jen. Good night.
Bye, Jen.
Bye.
Good night.
Right. Not Brandon Sanderson being on here as well.
Well, he's Mormon, so.
No, I know, but sometimes you just think you don't. Maybe they didn't say nothing, but no,
he's not on the red though, right?
No, he's on the
Where are the colors at? Am I missing the colors?
Oh no, you have to go to the top and where it says resources, problematic authors, and then the introduction, and it'll give you the.
Okay.
Sorry about that, guys. I just sent you the red one. My bad.
You're fine. I'm looking through it now.
I like that they put actual.
Oh, Marissa Meyer's on here too.
And Marie Lee.
Poison.
What did Marissa Meyer do?
She's ableist.
I know that people had an issue with her. What is it called? Instant Karma.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Oh, I haven't read that.
I haven't read it, so that's why it was.
I didn't think she.
That's not the one she's getting called out for.
Which one she getting called out for?
The Lunar Chronicles.
Oh.
What was? Wait. What?
Yeah.
I haven't read it in a while.
I know that people had an issue with the fact of the names and stuff, and where it was based in Beijing, China, and some representation and such with that.
That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. So this is where I go before I start purchasing things.
The way this is like every single popular author, like
Honestly.
It
might as
is.
well not read.
Give you sentences, yeah. But I think
I feel like as a reader, and I've said this on my channel multiple times, so this is just not me just saying things just because we're on Bree channel, but I've said this on my channel multiple times, like you can enjoy a book from a problematic author and stuff as long as you understand that this author is problematic or has problematic stuff or whatever. Like these books are for our entertainment.
Yeah.
So if you're entertained reading that book, that's fine. Read it.
I like Sergi Mass. Some Sergi Mass trash, but whenever I talk about it, I'm like, I'm not going to hype up her books like that. I'm like, she gets enough. I'll mention I read it.
You want me to hype up Akata? I'll do it.
I'll be like, we all know that they have issues as long as you know and admit it.
Yeah.
But also, like, what do people expect from like white authors doing it?
Well, I mostly read BIPOC authors.
Same. Except for Sanderson. I mean, like he's taking over our year. Right. He's taking over our entire year. So,
but like they're all my wrap ups.
That book thing he released.
The what?
That book thing with like the limited edition books and stuff. Did you get that?
No. For Sanderson?
Yeah.
No, I don't do leather at all. I mean, other than my car. but that's not even real leather. But I don't do anything leather. So
I don't have anything leather.
Yeah. I don't can't support
I own an Elise Kova, so I have one leather book.
It's just not for me. I would love to have a special edition because there's like color in it too, but I live a cruelty-free life, so don't do anything leather. So I'm gonna set a 45-minute timer. Is that okay with you guys?
Yeah.
Listen to my audio.
Did you finish Well of Ascension yet?
No, I have 50 pages and I refuse to finish it or tomorrow.
Yeah, I wish I did that.
Man, I refuse to finish it. I cannot. I cannot. My 50 pages are gonna last until tomorrow. I want to savor it as long as possible. I mean, I can start Hero of Ages because I know that's gonna be the best book of Era 1, according to Helen. But I'm not ready for it. I want to do the discussion, and then I'll start Hero of Ages, and whatnot. Brandie? Are you starting Jade Legacy?
I wondered when you wanted to start that.
Last time we started it right before we started 24-hour readathon.
So you want to read it next week?
Yeah, on Monday.
Yeah,
and then that gives us enough time till Friday.
Yeah, that's a big book.
It's huge. It's like the biggest one of the set, the trilogy.
Yeah.
See you. Let's go ahead, grab some reading. Happy reading, everyone.
All right.
Court back in session.
Yep. How's you guys' reading?
I read a little bit, but then I ordered food and it arrived, which I don't know why they left it outside on the street. Not on the street, but on the sidewalk.
Sidewalk?
Not in the front door?
Like by the gate that stops it, but like legit, they could have messaged and said, "Hey, I'm out here," but instead, it's just like I'll send a picture in the Discord of how they left the food.
That's crazy.
Wow. You didn't have delivery instructions, Paco?
I think I have the basic, like, but usually they message and call.
You gotta put the codes in.
Mm-hmm.
That's the important part.
Yeah. But I've read like 10 pages because it's a lot. It's a lot, so you have to pay attention to a lot of stuff. But it's really good though. And they have a glossary. There's a glossary in the back, so that way you can know the meanings of the words and stuff.
That's awesome. That's Paco. I thought we were about to have a dance party.
I know, right?
Really good. I can't wait for you all to start. That's for Atlas 6. Maybe. Less than 30 pages left. That's awesome. I took my dog for a walk.
Ooh.
That's what I did.
Does anybody else have sorry, didn't mean to interrupt.
Oh, you're fine. Go ahead.
When they have an iMac and the phone rings, it closes your like thing, so you're confused. That's what happened.
Yeah, it happens all the time.
But sorry.
20 more pages and Sweep of Stars. I have mixed feelings.
Yeah, I can see why you're saying that, Deja, because it's a lot. It's like you can get lost, and I am a little lost because we're at one part where like the main character is saying the naming ceremony. Next thing you know, we're in like the present day, so to speak. So it's just weird.
How's your book, Dion?
It's all right. I only read a few pages. I did buy the This Woven Kingdom Illuma Crate edition, and it came with the Ivory Key Illuma Crate edition as well.
Oh, fancy.
I mean, I didn't want to, but here we are.
Well, no,
that This Woven Kingdom Illuma Crate edition goes for about 40 here.
That's
but I
not
got
bad.
mine. I got mine for 35.
That's not bad.
What? Because people are selling them on Mercari and Pango, and they're like $120 US, which is way more than that.
Maybe because it's overseas.
Yeah. Illuma Crate is UK, so it's a bit cheaper here.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
And they get called out on Depop for overpricing. Like British people will not hesitate to run you on Depop.
That's what I'm talking about. I love that. Princess, how's your book? Or productivity?
No, I was reading. I read like 40 pages of this and about 20 pages of this. But overall today, I think I read like 100 pages of this.
Oh, that's good.
I still have like 100 pages to go before I hit the marker of where I wanted to be at.
Your goals.
I also didn't really work much today, so because I was like, y'all sent me out of town for a week. Y'all did nothing for me.
I need to recover. Facts. Not that sketchy at all, Paco.
Right? Yeah, it's in the Discord.
I read another chapter, walked away to get food, and decided to catch up on reviews. I'm just tired. Same here. Had dinner and read a few pages of The Well of Ascension. How do you like it? It's so good.
It was really good.
Yeah, it was.
I'm so glad we're reading it. I say that every time, but I mean, like, I really am. I really am.
I'm glad we're reading it because we have someone we could be like, this just happened. You have people you can talk to about it.
Right. As a community, not just like, by ourselves. So it would have made no sense if I would have tried to do it by myself at all.
I think I would have figured it out.
Yeah. You always figure stuff out.
Man, not at all. I would have been
researched.
You're solution oriented.
I am very solution oriented, but not when it comes to reading. I just want to pick up a book and enjoy it.
Knowing you probably end up like almost halfway through.
Right. I would have started with Rhythm of War and then like decided to, I was like, that's the newest book.
So glad you didn't do that. Like
I would have trashed it. I would have definitely trashed it because I that's who I would have started with. Like, oh, I hear this book being talked about. Let me pick it up.
Just thinking that is giving me like anxiety. I'm like,
I know.
No way.
Yeah. There's no.
I got you to,
Yeah.
come up with all the puzzle pieces and put them together.
God. I just thought, like, I was just like, imagine starting with Rhythm. Oh my God, no.
That's what
I did that.
That's a lot.
That would have been a lot because that's like his biggest book.
Oh God, it's massive. I ordered the paperback, so the paperback finally came out in UK covers. Well, okay. From Waterstones, it came out in UK cover for Rhythm of War, and I just ordered that, so it's on its way.
Where did you guys order your second, the like Era 2 trilogy from?
Amazon.
Amazon?
Yeah.
I have no idea. I bought them so long ago. I have no idea.
That's where I got mine from.
Separate, or they didn't come in as a set though. Did yours come as a set, Brandie?
I had to get them individually.
Yeah, same. Yeah, I ordered Bands of Mourning from Amazon, but I ordered everything else from Waterstone. I just did one big, large Brandon Sanderson purchase from Waterstone.
Your stuff come from Book Depository yet?
It's sitting over there.
You just
was it one big box?
It was one big box, yeah. There's another book, Nettie Aquafor. So a lot of her older books are mass paperbacks, and I'm not happy about it because I don't know the sizes. I can't. I don't know. I don't know
it now that I've been doing Book Depository for a while, and when I was looking for the tall paperbacks for Crescent City, I was like, I gotta figure this out.
Right. And then I'll look on Waterstone. Oh Lord Jesus. I'll look on Waterstone and I will see
you know, blocked.
Oh my God.
Wait, what happened?
Trying to get to it. You got it? Okay.
God. Guys.
You just blocked.
We're done.
My Lord.
Wait, who'd you block?
I blocked Helen. I am done for the night. Like, we're done. I can't do this. I can't.
Oh my God.
Can't believe I can
saw somebody's video. I'm not gonna.
I'm sorry, it's the spammers. I'm like trying to block. There's a lag between me blocking the spammers.
Like clicking the button, the 3 dots,
There's a lag between it.
This is the first time I've seen like reading sprints, anybody's reading sprints be spammed.
I block mine super quick. That's probably why you guys don't see them. But I'm also used to looking at chat constantly. That's why I'm always on top of
I'm not
chat and stuff. It's because of Twitch. I have to stay on top of chat.
Yeah.
But I was gonna ask y'all something right now. So I will say we have a code word for when, like, we're gonna be backed up, like, hey, I'm backing up. So I will say I'm probably going to be non-existent for Mother's Day.
What? No, you can't do that 2 weeks in a row. Like, explain. What happened?
It's Mother's Day.
So
Her mama doesn't deserve love.
No, it's not. It's not that necessarily. Like my mom did call and ask if I don't think we're gonna do anything. It's a difficult time, like, to think about. Like, I ain't trying to bring down nobody's mood or anything like that, but like, you know, after the miscarriage, Mother's Days just aren't really something that I mentally try to like. I'm not gonna be on social media because I just can't, like, you know.
Yeah.
But so I might not. I'll probably still do sprints because I didn't do sprints last week. Oh wait, yeah, Monday's on Sunday, right? Yeah, that's right. So I'll probably still do sprints and stuff, but I just probably
you were saying that you weren't gonna do.
No, I just probably just won't be. I don't know yet. We'll see.
We're on this month for May. We're doing Heroes of Ages.
Hero of Ages and the 11th medal.
And the 11th.
That's right.
Check out one of their channels.
Like
technology illiterate. Right? Like the Brady Bunch when they used to do those things. Do y'all remember that?
Oh
my God, the Brady Bunch was so it was trash.
I wasn't old enough for the Brady Bunch.
Talk about problem.
Yeah, me either. Really, but I didn't watch it, but I know about it. I'm not like the Marsha, like, you know.
Man, I didn't think I could like it more than Final Empire, but I do 1000%. It's definitely. It's just like these tiers of constant, like it just gets better and better and better and better. I'm ready to like, come on, like give us something, you know, that I can like say, oh, I don't like this. Well, there's scenes that I don't like in like characters, but it's just overall a great book.
I'm really scared that like the one I'm really excited for Warbreaker. Extremely excited for Warbreaker. And I'm just like, what if nobody likes it as like I know I'm gonna love it. And I'm just like, what if y'all don't like it?
That's like magic with like the something, right?
Light. It's like light-based magic, and it's about the two sisters and gods that don't like gods, that don't believe in gods, but they're a god. Like
kind of like, well, not kind of. Never mind. I was gonna say F.K. Jameson, but
I just know the second book, emotionally damaged.
Emotional damage.
Emotional.
Me through
what's my copy of Arcanium Unbound?
The UK edition?
Yeah, I have the UK. I bought it from Waterstones.
I got mine from
just big stop.
Yeah, I got mine from Amazon.
I saw this TikTok and it said that reading is such a cheap like thing of entertainment, and I'm like, cheap. You want to look at these bills?
Look,
cheap.
But low key, with my discount, I can buy like several other books. I save quite a bit, so you know.
I don't know about cheap.
I'd be like, oh, you saved $80. I'm like, let me just go ahead and get 3 more books with that savings.
You saved $80, but how much did you spend?
When another holiday comes, that's when I'll be coming in there combined and everything, so I can get a discount.
Yep. Open up a sinking fund so you can just save up for the whole year. Hopefully in December they have another 50% off. I'm sure they will.
Man.
I'm going to go in fighting.
Yep. I feel like Warbreaker will be my 5-star.
Same.
I'm so excited for Hero.
We have Kings too.
Yeah, me too. I'm just sad. Like after this book, I don't know if we're gonna see Vin and Ellen all like that. You know, it's like
probably not.
Like saying goodbye, and I'm like, oh, I started liking y'all.
Right. It wasn't discriminatory.
A lot of people,
right?
A lot of people are still shopping there.
Yeah,
they just don't
not saying nothing.
Just don't say that. do you. Just don't say nothing.
Right.
You got to get that, get in where you fit in, just quietly.
Don't support it by saying it.
Just, we ain't in your pocket. We ain't clocking your dollars. We don't know what you're doing.
Yeah. You don't got to know the ins and outs of my wallet and what I do with my money.
Yeah. You better get those $5 books, just get it in,
I like buying used books in library halls.
Ooh.
Man, library halls, I've been killing it. Like, there's another one this weekend in Dallas. I'm ready. Because I've been getting some good books. All right, you guys want one more sprint? What do y'all want to do?
What time is it? Ooh,
I'm down if y'all
It's time
do.
for bed. It's kind of time for bed for me.
Me and Princess are like, it's only 9.
Right.
for y'all, it's 9. Here, it's midnight.
9:15.
It's 12:16.
We've been on here for 3 hours. I think we're gonna close
Well,
it.
Dion, it's
I'm sitting here
morning
eating
for you. Like,
Dion is like half awake, half sleep.
You good?
I'm going to bed now. I'm working like 5 hours.
Oh no.
oh yeah, go to bed. Go to bed.
All right, guys. We are low-key still have unread books from the one and only order I placed from Book Outlet in 2018.
I don't think I have any books from Book Outlet anymore. Well, obviously when I first came to BookTube, it was a big thing and stuff. I don't think I have any of those books anymore. I don't think.
Never used Book Outlet.
I'm never used
there.
Yo, they were cheap, and then they had a point system and everything. I was like, oh, say less.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome.
You hear that, Barnes & Noble? Get a point system.
Oh gosh,
They should have been had a point system.
Man, that'd be amazing.
I need Barnes & Nobles to be like how the movies theaters are, where if you spend so much, you use those points to get free tickets.
Yeah, son.
Yeah.
Could you imagine? Oh,
man, there's so many books that we get for free.
They'd be like, we can't.
We're losing money. We need to stop with the point system. We're losing money.
They're like, how many people are using it? It's only one person.
Right.
I remember this one time, it was a new worker at Barnes & Noble. And I came and I bought some books and stuff. And they're like, she's the only reason why our lights is on. I was like, shut up.
Oh my God.
You gonna do me like that? I was like, don't do me like that.
God.
Okay, y'all don't put
it.
nothing in chat. Don't put nothing in chat. She has to.
Oh my God. I am so sorry.
Don't say nothing.
Did she block someone else?
Okay, I did it one time this time. There was a real, at least a 10-second lag.
Good job.
I'm sorry, guys. We're gonna shut it down. I don't know why I'm being spammed. I done blocked them
accidentally blocked.
I've been reporting them multiple times.
Right. All right. But tomorrow, Brandie has sprints. Princess has sprints. Paco has sprints on Monday and just Mondays right now, right?
Yeah. Yes, Mondays.
Dion has sprints on Saturdays.
I'm trying to make sure.
Just follow them, and I'll leave their links in the description. And
I sprint spontaneously. Don't attach me to a date, please.
Wait, what? I thought it was on Saturdays.
Yeah, but I realized something. I don't need to be attached to a date because I'm in the UK, so I don't encroach on anybody's time. Therefore, I'm free.
I'm free.
Hey,
keep her on Dion's channel.
Follow her, and then she will eventually pop up a sprint, and just join.
Yeah.
So I'll leave their links and tag them in the description. So give me 30 minutes to do that, and then I'll go ahead and do it. So, all right, guys. Good night, everyone.
Bye.